Hello there, and welcome back to Aqua Plays Dragon Age 2. So right now we're just at home here. I think last time we left off we had finally gone and brought Meryl along. We haven't taken her out yet, but we will probably soon. But right now I'm thinking it's probably time to finally go and get our house back from the Slavers. I don't even know where even is that on here. I'm not sure what that is. I guess it's companions. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we gotta go talk to companions to get some of their stuff. But anyways, right now I think we should go get our estate back from the Slavers. I think it's finally time. I've been kind of sitting on that one for a little while here. So let us go assemble a party for that. Do I need to order any potions? I think we're okay right now. Yeah. So for this, we will bring Carver along. And as usual, we'll bring Anders along because we kind of need him for the healing, because even though we now have Meryl, she isn't really set up to be like a really proper healer, so we're not really going to be able to rely on her for that. So yeah, like I mentioned before, I think Anders is just going to be kind of like a constant for us in this game, pretty much, because of the fact that we're not going to be building Kyrix as a healer at all. And then, we could take a rogue, but I think since we're gonna go fight some slavers, oh, just a second. Sorry, phone going off. Let's see. We could take Isabella. I was thinking since we're going to go fight some slavers that Fenris might enjoy that, but I guess Isabella would probably enjoy that too because she's also not into slavery, so you know what, we'll take Isabella. We have a rogue along because there might be some traps in there. So let's do that. And we gotta go to Docktown for that. And we have a quest to talk to Anders as well. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because he will have more companion stuff, I guess, too. Anyways, Carver, we haven't played you for a little while, so let's get you leveled up here. Let's see. Definitely want to give you some more strength. Probably a little more constitution as well. And then I actually don't even remember what we had for your tactics. Let me see. Because I'm gonna kind of need you to be, since you're my only warrior here, you're gonna need to be able to take some aggro here for sure. So Stonewall, Mighty Blow, Pommel Strike. We have Turn the Blade. What is Turn the... Oh, and what did you set to? You're set to tank. Okay, that's good. What is Turn the Blade again? Oh, it gives you defense. Okay, that's probably pretty good then, yeah. Yeah, and we do have Taunt on you. I guess I just don't have that set up to be used. I think because I was running him before with like another warrior or something, but let us set that up here. So we can say, ally, or yeah, being attacked by a melee or magic attack, taunt. And that's probably pretty high priority there. And then what else do we want to get for you? What is your... Oh, that's right, because he doesn't really have a specialization like the other companions because he's not going to be around for that long, but... Yeah, so let's see, what else do we want to get for you? This elemental resist. Ooh, we could give him fortitude on this. That'd probably be pretty good. What else do we have? Against a stagger. I think that kind of goes along with... Is that Isabella that has stuff that relates to stagger? Trying to remember. It might be her. Maybe it was Varric that had something. It might be Varric. Or maybe it's something I haven't gotten for her yet. I thought there was something that like related to staggering, but maybe I'm misremembering. Anyways, but that might be good to make it so they stagger. And let's see. Wait, did I confirm on this one? No, I didn't. I hadn't decided fully yet. I think extra fortitude would probably be worthwhile. Oh, this one, bravery increase. Oh, where was battle synergy? And that's what we're using on Fenris, isn't it? Battle synergy, yeah. Where we get the stuff per each companion. But we haven't really been building on that on him here. But there's this one, which you can use, which gives extra chance for each enemy, and then you can upgrade it to where you get more threat generation per enemy. But you don't get the defense, so... I don't know, I think I'm just gonna give him more fortitude. Yeah, so yeah, it's just passive, so we don't need to do anything for your tactics, so that'll be good. Okay, so I think we should be good. And we still have our arcane shield up, it's good. Okay, let's go. Which one is it that we need to go to? Because we have another thing here. We need to turn and go to near where Anders' clinic is. Which, I mean, I guess while we're here, we can go ahead and talk to Anders real fast.
It's not a pretty home, but at least it's clean.
True, Anders. Yeah, while we're here, we might as well chat it up with you, Anders. How you doing?
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
Let's see. It happens a lot.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something. True. Proud. Like even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
No, Anders, we're not gonna be flirting with you. You're not our romancer just for this playthrough. But, let's see. Corpse, That doesn't make it better. I don't know if I don't know, really. I don't know if I want to say that you did the right thing, because, I mean, well, Kyrix is kind of, like, chill with, like, the whole thing. Like, I don't know that she necessarily thinks it's a good idea. But I also don't know that she's not really against it or for it. She's just kind of like, you know, you did what you did. It's fine. We'll see what happens. I also just say that doesn't make it better and, like, kind of laugh it off. Hopefully it's not, like, super harsh here.
Still creepy.
Fine. What would you do? How would you try to stand against the Templars? You're lucky they never found you. Most of us, they hunt us down before we've even learned our letters. They tell your parents they'll be thrown in prison if they ever ask about you, stripped of their rights in the eyes of the Maker. And if you run away, they hunt you down. Again, and again, and again.
I mean, yeah, I didn't mean it to be that harsh. I didn't really mean it to be that harsh and that judgmental, like... I know, I just didn't really want to be like, you did the right thing, like, you know, you definitely were good, because I don't know that Kyrix sees it as, like, you know, necessarily a good thing overall that he did, you know? But at the same time, she's not really looking to condemn him or praise him for it, you know? But, like, we didn't really have a good neutral option there, unfortunately. Yeah, like, honestly, probably the best option there would have been to flirt with him, but I don't want to open up that door here, because then he might get, you know, because I feel like I just don't want to, like, accidentally start triggering romance stuff with him. Anyways, they hunt you down again and again and again. You're getting angry.
You're starting to glow again.
And since yours is the only head here and I don't want to rip it off, I should stop. Yes. Sorry. Besides, we have so much to do before the deep roads. Next time, I'll try to keep to more pleasant topics.
Sorry, Anders. Yeah. I don't know. There wasn't really a good option there to express how Kyrix feels about it. Like I said, she's just kind of indifferent to it, I feel like. Like, she's not really, like... She's not, like, super against him being an abomination or whatever, but she also doesn't necessarily, like, think it's, like, a great thing. Like, she's into, like, blood magic and kind of being a super fruit. I mean, I guess maybe I could have... I wonder if I should redo. You know what? I think... That one option kind of wasn't really what I meant to do. Let me reload and sue. I don't usually reload on dialogue options, but that just really didn't seem kind of like not really in the character for Kyrix for me. Since it was a sarcastic option, I was hoping it was going to be like a little more like lighthearted there, like being like, it doesn't make it any better, you know, it's still kind of weird, but like it just sounded way more judgmental than I meant it to. So, since I had a save right here anyway, let's just go back and redo that conversation here. Because I think it just kind of came out not quite how I would have liked it to.
I've been neglecting my patients lately. I should spend more time here.
Alright, Anders, let's try this again. I guess Kyrix would be kind of okay, more okay with it, maybe.
Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
Yeah, because I guess considering Kyrix is, like, into, like, you know, she's kind of just into, like, freedom in general to just do whatever, pretty much. Like, that's kind of her, like, main idea is she doesn't want, like, any kind of authority and restrictions. She's just kind of very much an anarchist, just, like, kind of do whatever. So that's kind of why she's kind of chill with the idea of blood magic, you know, like, no need for restrictions, freedom to take magic to its limits, kind of. So I guess she'd be kind of the same way with this, like, you know, it's fine to, like, take a, you know, a demon and a spirit into you and him become a demon or whatever, because, you know, you're free to do that. So I know, I guess it's just like the kind of like the whole, you did the right thing, but I mean, hopefully it's maybe worded better when we try it here. Anyways, this I think was fine. It happens a lot.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something.
Let me see, can I skip this?
True. Proud.
I'm not sure how to skip
like
the dialogue in this
even if you
one.
don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
You did the right thing.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions.
Okay,
We can only make them with a true heart.
Kind, wise, and beautiful. You must have made a deal with some demons yourself.
hello. Hold up there, Anders.
We've hardly met, and I feel like I know you. Am I making you uncomfortable?
Oh, Anders coming on to her here. It's unexpected.
Doesn't mean I want you to stop.
I'll keep that in mind. I warn you, though. I'm not a safe man to get involved with. I'll hurt you.
I mean, I'm not planning to get involved with you, Anders. We can flirt a little bit, maybe, but, let's see. I can take care of myself.
I'm a big girl. I can make my own decisions.
No. You saw what I did in the Chantry. That's who I am. A year ago, maybe we could have had something. But I'm not that man anymore. I'll break your heart. And that might kill me as surely as the Templars.
I'm not trying to get with you, Anders. Like, you just kind of being, like, bored, and I didn't really want to just completely shut you down, because that's not really Kyrix's vibe here. But, anyways. Yeah, I think that went better. Sometimes I don't know, sometimes in this game, like, I feel like because they paraphrase what you're gonna say, like, sometimes it doesn't really match as well as what, like, her bit, like, the whole, like, you did the right thing made me think she was gonna be, like, really, like, supportive, like, you know, that was definitely the right thing to do, but instead she was just kind of like, oh, we don't, you know the outcomes of our actions, you know, you did what you did with the impression you had, and that's kind of more like what I would have wanted her to say anyway, so, yeah. It was just hard by the paraphrase to really know that that was the best option for the character I have, so.
You have been a great
yeah.
help.
What the? Okay, thank you, Anders. But yeah, so, yeah, I don't know, I might end up having to reload on occasion like that in this game a bit more often, just because with the paraphrasing it's a little harder to know for sure what they're gonna say. I know, I've seen a lot of people complain about that, like the dog will a lot of times, and I don't usually have a lot of issues with it, but that was one instance where I can definitely say the paraphrase is there were not quite what I expected, so yeah. Anyways, enough of that. Let us move on to what we came here for, the cellar. Let us go take back our estate from sleepers. And immediately they are upon us. Okay, let me get out of harm's way here. Go at Carver now. Go at the whiny man. He is the one you want. Interesting. Only one wave. I'm sure more will pop up as we venture around here. The amulet. Ooh. That seems pretty nice. I will take that. Oh, what belts do we get? Do you want a belt? You don't have a belt, so you could take this. And who wants the health? Anders doesn't even have one, so probably give it to Anders here. Excellent. Alright. Left or right? I guess we'll go this way. It's like more of the side path, maybe. And more enemies. Oop. Get out of harm's way here a little bit, maybe. We might be slightly over leveled for this area because we got this quest pretty early and I've been sitting on it for a while. That's why we're kind of shredding these guys up quickly, maybe. There's 5 health. That's better than that one ring I have equipped. Which one is that? And who wants the other ring? Carver, take it. Sure. Actually, how's my inventory doing? We're about halfway full. We're kind of okay. Oop, gosh. Into a wall. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a locked chest. Nope, it's just open. Ooh, documents and a hood. Ooh, nice, the regenerate. That's probably worth throwing on here.
I'm here, right behind you.
Okay. What's this? If the Mage Bryce is still alive, he might be in the gallows. Find information about the letter and father's belongings that told of the death of an unnamed family friend. Huh. I don't actually remember,
It's the Amel crest, I think. Mother described it once. Put that above your door and you better have the ties to back it up. Otherwise you just look old.
Yeah. But yes, I don't remember that getting a quest, the documents here. I'm not sure what that's gonna lead to, but we'll see. Anyways, the Amel family. It's truly sad what happened to the Amels, isn't it? I still remember grandmother talking about the balls that Lord Aristide used to hold at her estate, and even violin players and dancers from Asfana. No expense was spared, and no one would dare miss it, lest someone think they weren't worthy of an invitation. And then poor Revka had the child. Magical talent, running in one of Kirkwell's most prominent families. The Templars had considered Lord Aristide to be the Viscount after Threnhold's arrest. Can you imagine the scandal had he been chosen? They whisked the child away to the Circle, and the Amels simply had no luck after that. Leandra ran off with the Ferelden mage, and then Damien was accused of smuggling. Poor Lord Faustin almost bankrupted his family trying to get the charges dropped, but I hear Viscount Marlowe simply wanted the Amels out of the picture. And it worked too, didn't it? By the time Lord Faustin got sick, there was only young Gamlen left in a mountain of debt. I spoke to Dulce just the other day, and apparently Gamlen is now living in some low-town shack. Sounds like the sort of character you'd cross the street to avoid. And let's not even talk about the estate. Mother says we should remember the Amels because that sort of thing could happen to any of us. You know the old saying, a marcher's fortune rises and falls with the tide. If you ask me, this is just another misfortune that magic brings to honest folk. And Darcy help that poor family, whatever lies in store for them. Excerpt from Written by Lady Amelie de Montfort. Yep. We kinda got fucked over by our genetics, but it's all well and good because we're coming back to claim it. And our magic now can be benefit to us. Hey. Oh, trap. Ooh, okay, Anders is on the heel. Good. Alright, good job, team. Let's see. Oh, more enemies. Oops, I want this. There we go.
Let's finish this!
We won.
Yep, we did win. And what's this? Gloves? Oh, did I? I think I forgot to put that helmet on. Yes, I think I would put this hood on. What else do I have in here, actually? I forgot I picked up some of this stuff. Hey, Anders, you want any of this stuff? Oh, you can't. That's right. You can't put that stuff on you. Oh, we'll just sell it all, then. Got to be can't give the companions armor in this game. They just have their own armor. Okay, finally. Oh, that's why, like, we, like, found chapter 4. Like, I think we read chapter 1, and then we found, like, chapter 4. And I was like, where's 2 and 3? Here's chapter 2. We were supposed to come here a lot earlier. But let's see. History of Kirkwell, chapter 2. As the Imperium's borders slowly receded after the devastation of the First Blight and the subsequent barbarian invasion, many outposts in the area, known today as the Free Marches, were cut off from centers of power. Numerous warlords tried consolidating the region into a single kingdom, but resistance prevailed, Amerius held out for almost a century until it fell to a slave revolt in 25 Ancient. It was not the first such revolt Amerius suffered, but it was the last. It started when an Alamari slave named Radun began earning popularity and power by pushing for better conditions. Radun's growing influence prevented the magistrates from touching him, but eventually they had him poisoned. Furious, a group of Radun's supporters stormed the gallows and were massacred, and so began a bloody year-long rebellion. The city burned, and wealthy Hightown was sacked. The magistrates hung before cheering crowds. Amerius assumed the new name of Kirkwall, Kirk meaning black, after its jetstone cliffs. The new city plunged into anarchy for over a decade, and its defenses fell into ruin. Kirkwall has been conquered many times since, the city's own independence suffering since the freeing of its slaves. Interesting. So it's kind of the perfect city for a champion of chaos to emerge. Whatever once was anarchy, there can be anarchy again. Oh, and this is where it decides to teach me about enemy mages, even though I've already fought them in other places too. They really did expect me to go here earlier, huh? Ooh. That was weird. He just like walked up to us all casual like there for a while. Okay, we gotta be careful though, because he does some serious AoEs. Okay. Yeah, we were supposed to come here a lot earlier. That mage is a lot easier to take down than the other ones I've been facing recently. Yes. Nope, I think we're good, Anders. We took him out. Let's see. Imperial Bloodhelm. Just something for us to sell, I suppose. History of the Circle. Let's see. It is a truth universally acknowledged that nothing is more successful at inspiring a person to mischief as being told not to do something. Unfortunately, the Chantry of the Divine Age had some trouble with obvious truths. Although it did not outlaw magic, quite the contrary, as the Chantry relied upon magic to kindle the eternal flame which burns in every brazier and every chantry. It relegated mages to lighting candles and lamps and perhaps occasional dusting of rafters and eaves. I will give my readers a moment to contemplate how well such a rule satisfied the mages at the time. Surprised absolutely no one when the mages of Val Royeaux, in protest, snuffed the sacred flames of the cathedral and barricaded themselves inside the choir loft. No one, that is, but Divine Ambrosia II, who was outraged and attempted to order an exalted march upon her own cathedral. Even her most devout Templars discouraged that idea. For 21 days, the fires remained unlit while negotiations were conducted, legend tells us, by shouting back and forth from the loft. The mages went cheerily into exile in a remote fortress outside the capital, where they would be kept under the watchful eye of the Templars and a council of their own elder magi. Outside of normal society, and outside of the Chantry, the mages would form their own close society, the Circle, separated for the first time in human history. So, see, Anders, it could be worse. You could have not been allowed to do any magic at all, except lighting candles and shit. Always be worse. Doesn't mean it's right, though, to be locked up. No, I get that too. Oh. Why am I having you do it, Anders? Just because I was thinking of you, but nope, it's Isabella's task. Let's see. Staff. I have to check in just a second. Let's see. Staff. Oh no, it's electricity damage. Never mind. What else did I pick up? There's something else I picked up. It's like an armor piece, wasn't it? Was it the rope? No, I don't remember what it is I picked up. Don't actually know. I'm gonna need to sell some stuff here soon, though. Actually, have any of you gotten any... Really? Oh, you can use this now. That'll be a big upgrade for you. And is this... this is just the same as the other one you have. Okay. Anders, do you want another staff, maybe? Not really. What about you? We have an important Antivan blade, but no. Okay. Alrighty.
That has to be the vault. If there's
That
anything
should
to
do it.
learn about the family, that's where it is.
Let's see. Some stuff to sell, and there we
So
go.
this is it. Grandfather's will. Let's just take it back to Mother and be done with it.
Not yet.
I'll head for the door soon enough. I want to look around first.
Yep, let's see. Oh, is this it? Oh, that is literally just it. Okay. I thought there was more over here, but no, it just goes back to... Wait, why won't it let me leave? Do I just have to talk to him to leave?
Head for the door. If the will is so important, let's get it back to Mother.
Why wouldn't it let me go? What? It won't let me use it. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was weird. Let me just save real quick.
Hello? Is Anders there? Can I speak to Anders?
You can stop yelling. It's always me.
Oh, good. I didn't want to talk to that other guy. You know, the stick in the mud.
He can still hear you. Justice and I are one. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me?
Not really. I just wanted to make sure it was you.
Alrighty then. We got some quests, bunch of quests around here to pick up, man. Jeez, what is this? Oh, I think that's just something to give back to someone. I don't know, where is our... Oh, no, we just gotta go back to Lowtown, that's right for that. But anyways, I guess I'll just pick up some quests while I'm here. Bounty, rescue the Viscount's son. Offered on the authority of His Excellency, Viscount Marlowe Dumar. Citizens of able nature, Viscount Dumar requires your aid. His son, Samus Dumar, has been lost to uncertain company, and a safe return is sought with all haste. Make your case of skill to Seneschal Bran and his station His Excellency's keep, and the reward for this actually generous in both sentiment and coin. Alright then.
One so wealthy could use a new pair of boots, yes?
Maybe. I'm not really wealthy. Oh, I guess I am a bit wealthier now, but it's still not super wealthy. I'll sell all my junk to you, though. And all the stuff I don't want to wear. Because I can't put them on my companions, so might as well sell it. Might as well sell these. And oh, we still might want to give one of these to Meryl, so we'll hold off on that. Let's see though. What do you have for me to buy? Ooh, that one's ooh. It gives us mana, stamina, regeneration rate, and fire damage. That might be worth picking up. What is this one? Interesting. Should look to your stuff before I sold my stuff to you, though, because now I gotta look at all the stuff I sold and try to remember that, oh yeah, that's the stuff I sold to you. Boots. Gloves. What's this? That was that one. Okay. I like these robes. I will take the robes, I think. Little pricey, but I'll take them anyway. Let's see, anything interesting? Not really. Oh, backpack, I'll definitely take that. And yeah, okay. I will throw those robes on. And I'll sell these robes back to you. Alright. Who are you?
The Viscount's son abducted by Kunari. I've heard what those horned brutes do to their captives.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna save him here. Don't you worry. Let me see what's over here.
You want swords? I got swords.
I don't really want swords. Well, maybe for Carver and other companions, but I don't really want to spend money on that right now necessarily. What about Isabella? Anything for you? Oh, that's not actually too expensive for that upgrade. Ooh, that one too. Ooh. It's not too bad, actually, since we're gonna have her with us a lot, I think. What about this one? Oh, that's for sword and shield, okay. Let's get you this dagger. Here you go, Isabella. Throw this on you. And what do you have? Armor. Probably just nothing I really care about for Kyrix here. Right. And what do you have? Liar's charm. What's this? Oh, that's expensive though. Too expensive for me right now, I think. Maybe later. Anyways, I have something for you.
I heard you lost something. This it? You found this? I don't know what to say.
You said everything with the money you gave me. Thank you very much. Let's see. Help wanted. Reward offered. Citizens of Kirkwall. My dear wife, Nanette, has gone missing. I shall reward the person who returns her safely. Questions about the bounty or Nanette, come speak to me in the Hightown Market. Ghislaine de Carrot. Okay. And you are for ordering runes. That's right. I think that's all the merchants to really look at here. Hey, buddy.
What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
Let's see. Pay me instead.
You should pay someone else. Like me. I like being paid.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
She's your wife, not a dog.
At least a dog could be trained. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
Let's see, don't you want her back?
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men. Huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it, they would ruin me otherwise.
And you wonder why she's gone.
I can't imagine why she'd leave you. You're such a prize.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
Is she in danger?
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's her own doing, gallivanting about with men half her age. She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
When do you last see her?
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
I can help.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores. Until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite. Talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Oh, yeah, calm down, Isabella. we're not gonna force her back if she's doesn't want to come back, but we might as well check and see if she's in trouble or something and get the air cleared and maybe make some money along the way. I think that's a sensible approach. Oh, there's another quest this way. Oh, and the Blooming Rose is that way too, right? Alright. Well, we'll head home and give Mother the good news soon. But for now, let's go do this. Okay. Glad you felt the need to share that with everyone. Hey, Matcha.
Karen, was it? No. There are many Templars in Kirkwall, woman.
Aw, what's going on?
Please, can you help me? My brother.
Cheer up.
Don't worry. Helping people and killing people are what I'm best at.
Sarcastic is the best.
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
What rumors?
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
Tell me about Meredith.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
What are you saying?
So you think the Templars, what, killed and ate your brother?
Maker forbid. I don't know what happened. He just stopped writing me. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
How can I help?
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to squeeze coin out of her. I'm kind of more interested just to find out what's going on with the Templars. Kind of just don't need to be paid to go and poke my nose around. That's what Kyrix does best, along with helping. Yeah, I mean that counts as helping people, right? Going and poking her nose in and discovering the shit going on, just like she said, and then killing people who try to stop her from doing so. Anyways, I don't think there's anything on this board, right? No. I think it would say if there was. Okay, let's see. And let's go to Blooming Rose now. Let's go see what Jethan has to say.
I keep thinking I know you from somewhere.
You're Ferelden, right? Ever spend time at the Poe?
That's it. You used to really like that girl with the griffin tattoos, right? What was her name?
The Lay Warden?
That's right. I think you were there the night I...
Oh, were you the runaway mage who could do that electricity thing?
That was nice. Please stop talking. Now.
Uh, they're just reminiscing about good times. Hot. Anyways. Wait. Okay. Wait. Which way? This way? Yes. Hey, Jathan.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Oh, I like him.
He reminds me of someone.
I can see why Nanette liked you. You're feisty.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
You think she left Ghislaine?
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
Could Nanette be in trouble?
Do you think Nanette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
You seem fond of Nanette.
Were you hoping Nanette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Nanette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
You sure she isn't a mage?
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me.
Okay, too.
Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Was Emmerich Nanette's lover?
Someone else Nanette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Nanette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
Thing is, if I remember correctly, I feel like isn't Nanette like one of the ones that gets like killed by the serial killer dude that ends up killing our mother and making like an abomination wife out of like a bunch of parts? I feel like that's ringing a bell for me. Not a very pretty sounding bell. Anyways, you have a quest for me now?
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
Perhaps I am.
I have coin in my purse and time to spare. Why not?
What, you're going with him? Now?
Quiet, you.
Yes, now. You wait here.
This is just wrong.
Hey. Kyrix had an impulse, had a whim, and she acted on it. Carver did not care for that. Sorry, Carver, you just happened to be here because we were just coming off that one quest. Anyways, I guess that's all that was. It's kind of weird. Wait, what is this? Oh. I have something to give to another thing to drop by for someone, I guess. Okay. Anyways, it's alright, Carver. Let's go bring the will to Mother now. No more distractions. No more distractions. Let's see. To home.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
Grandfather left everything to Mother and us. I guess he had some sense after all. See for yourself.
I should maybe...
Nah.
To my daughter, Leandra.
and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Let's see. Keep reading.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
Did you wait 1 minute?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Yep, that's the spirit. You go, Mama. You go. We're gonna get that estate back. Hey, Mother.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
She's not worth this.
Your mother's dead. Let it go.
When I was a girl, your grandmother was the young, beautiful, noble mother all my friends wished they had. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all three of you. Oh, Bethany. She was such a sweet little girl. Never cried, just looked at you with those big eyes.
She wouldn't want you moping.
Bethany would want you to move on, Mother. Be happy about what we have.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature.
I mean, it happened so fast, there's no way we could have done
18 years
anything.
of loving and feeding and raising, and that was it.
Glad you're not blaming me.
At least you're past the it's all your fault thing.
I'm sorry, love. I was distraught. I never really believed that. It's just... I miss her. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartran's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Bethany, but with luck, I can at least give us a home.
Alright, Mother. You do that. We'll go and get rich on the expedition, or at least in theory. I can't remember if we actually do manage to get, I think maybe we do get like a decent bit of money expedition, everything else that happens aside. But yeah, anyways, how are you feeling, Carver?
Hello, Lord Carver.
The sarcastic
We're still a long way
cops.
from
Awesome.
cowing Templars with our titles, sister.
Oh, you know, because last time I played Sarcastic Hawk, not only was I a dude, but I also was not a mage, so I had Bethany as the sibling that survived, so it's definitely interesting seeing the Sarcastic Hawk interacting with Carver here. Let's see, be happy for Mother.
You could slap on a smile for a few days. For her sake.
She's not interested in what I think. She wants to provide for us, and you're making sure it happens.
Oh gosh, Carver.
And when we're done, I don't know, I guess we'll sit around thinking about how great we used to be.
Gosh, Carver, you're such a
Mother didn't
buzzkill.
even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
You're being an ass.
You hating everything I do is really losing its charm.
Sure, make light. Why take anything seriously? You're the eldest. You lead by default.
I don't see you taking the reins.
When should I do that? When I'm following you around, or when I'm caring for Mother while you tame mighty Kirkwall?
Oh gosh, Carver.
We both know what happens when someone leaves dear sister's protection. I'm sure Bethany would appreciate that you're keeping good humor.
Oh gosh, Carver, stop acting like you don't have any choice in what you do. Like, goodness, if you don't want to follow me around, don't follow me around. Like, seriously. It's not like there's a bunch of ogres right here, and, like, Bethany literally, like, just, like, I was literally right there and couldn't do anything because she just, like, rushed in blindly. And it was just kind of a plot thing, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, you give me a lot to laugh at.
Poor you. Too busy hiding in my shadow to escape from it.
I am not a joke.
Kinda are.
No, you're a lazy brat with a chip on your shoulder. Well, good talk.
Rivalry
Sister.
up, I'm sure.
I feel...
Oh.
I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
Yeah, and no one's stopping you. I'm certainly not stopping you. Go find your own way, Carver. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't get a rivalry up from that conversation. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, hey Gamlin, how's my other favorite relative doing? Hmm?
So, what? Are you here to gloat?
Maybe a little bit.
Gamlen's the idiot again. Gamlen's the fool who can't hold his money when it's given in a bloody silver basket. I tried, you know, when Leandra left. But no one was ever going to live up to her.
You know what? I just realized Carver is basically like a mini Gamlin. He's basically like... Yeah, he's like basically Hawk is basically Leandra and Carver's basically Gamlin. Oof. Like, Gamlin, once again, like, you could try to be better instead of like constantly whining and complaining. Maybe just go out there and actually do something to prove yourself. Like, goodness. As, how'd you lose the money? I assume gambling?
I've seen the nobles in this town. Your parents must have had a fortune. Where did it all go?
Well, it's not like I stood at the side of the wharf and hurled it over. I tried to invest it. I got some good tips on trade in Kunari cheeses. And, you know, a man's got needs. I'm not denying I spent more on myself than I should have, but I figured it'd all work out.
You figured it'd work out?
So, the best way to make Daddy love you was to steal his money?
I changed their filthy sheets and wiped their chins through 2 bouts of the cholera, and the last word Father said was... Leandra, I'm not looking for love, but at least I got the money.
Oh, fair enough, I guess. I mean, that is, like, true. Like, it is kind of fucked up that if you did take care of them, that they didn't appreciate that, seemingly. And we're just fixated on Leandra. But I don't know, like, how was your relationship before? Like, they were at their deathbed, you know? Like, you can't just expect to swoop in and just help them on their deathbed and then, like, that's, you know, makes up for how shitty you were before, necessarily. Anyways, let's see, what do we want to do next? We could continue, what was that one we were doing? Find out what happened to Karen. Yeah, we could continue with that one. I also want to, it's been a while, we haven't continued, Aveline's. I kind of forgot that we kind of left that one hanging, so we should probably go, yeah, do that. And then is that, so what is this one? Oh, they're both in the gallows, right? Or in the gallows courtyard, or I think those are both kind of like in a similar place, so we can probably knock those out both together somewhat. In which case, we'll bring Aveline along, Anders for the heals, and yep, maybe I'll take Varric out. I haven't taken him out in a little bit. And we'll head to... Oh wait, actually I didn't realize I had a letter here. Hold on. Hawk, I've got a lead for you. A merchant I acquired goods for told me that workers have gone missing from his bone pit mining operation. He mentioned that the missing miners were Ferelden, which made me think of you. If you're interested, go hit up Hubert in the Hightown Market. Then real. Alright, I will. Anyways, let's party back here. And go to the gallows here, right? Or... Oh, the Viscount's Keep for this one. That's right. Then we'll go to the gallows, probably then. And we've got a bunch of level ups because we haven't had these people out for a little while. So let's see. Aveline. Get up your strength a good bit. Constitution a little bit. And... maybe cunning, because it increases the defense, which might be good. And then what did we want to get for you? What sustained mode do we have you using? Shield defense and and we have elemental aegis for sometimes. It's probably okay. We now have access to your specialization, so we can see what that is. Once mode is active, sacrifices movement and attack speed for resilience to incoming blows. So increases damage resistance, but reduces attack speed and movement speed. And we have to get, well, I don't necessarily have to get that one. Could be interesting though. What does the upgrade do? Reduces the stuff. I mean, since we want to mostly have her as a tank, this probably would be pretty okay to go for. What else do we have available though? Almost strike could be decent. Turn the blade. What does the upgrade to this do? Gives it even more resistance for that one. That could be decent. And then we have using shield defense, which is pretty good. Control and might. Yeah. I do like the battle synergy, but I don't know if I want to go on that with her because we already are kind of rocking that with Fenris, so maybe build her a little differently, just for some variety. I feel like we should just go down her specialization route here maybe. So we'll do it for immovable. Because what does this one do again? Damage. Okay, so yeah, we throw the immovable on, and it's this one. Pommel strike might be decent. Because we can't really. What are we gonna get here? Striking foes like a battering ram. It's probably decent. Yeah, we'll go for shield bash, sir. And then let's get your tactics set up. Let's see. Probably say self any, or I wonder if we should only do it. So what is it again? If every hit increases, yeah, hardness, but slows more and more. Yeah, we might want to, I guess we could just have that on whenever. We'll see. If it's too much, we might have to make it more specific, but throw that on for now. Movable. And then we gave you, what was the other one I just got? Oops. Oh, it was the shield bash, right? Which I think is like kind of AoE-ish, so So we already have like surrounded by at least 3 enemy stone walls, so surrounded by at least 3 enemies, use ability, shield bash. Okay. And then for Varric, we'll go for some more cunning. Sure. And then dexterity as well. And what were we wanting to get with you? Let's see, we've got these ones already. For you, we use speed, which is probably pretty decent for you. Oh, that's right, we have access to your specialization now too. So let's see, rhyming triplet, turning its target into a pincushion. Ooh, that would be nice when we eventually get access to that. What does this go into? So yeah, his is like really focused on like kind of attack speed seemingly. And like, I don't know if I want to go for this right now though. I could probably focus mostly in here. What does this upgrade do? That veils allies from enemy attacks. It's kind of nice. Or how to move for a longer period. That's also nice. This area carries such force that it tears through every enemy along its deadly path. Tower quiver into the air for a short time after the missiles rain down on enemy ranks. Let's do that. Oh, and then we could go for Archer's Lance. Let's do that. And then we'll set you up. Enemy with at least 3 enemies. Use ability Hail of Arrows. Enemy rank is elite or higher. I'm gonna use Archer's Lance. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay. Now that that's taken care of. Oh, and Aveline, do we want to give you anything? Any weapons? Maybe that's better. And take this mace, I guess. And then yeah, we don't have any accessories to give anyone. And of course we don't need to give Eric any weapons because he has his Bianca. Okay.
Good day, Sarah.
Anyways, let's see, what do we have? Let's go visit the city guard here first.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Yep, all day, every day it seems.
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch, this was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged, quartered! This will not stand!
Yeah, sure, buddy.
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this?
embarrassment. Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Yay, promotion for Aveline. Well deserved. Cool. How you feeling, Aveline?
Always where you need.
Oh, I guess we don't.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Okay, here we go. Now let's celebrate. Celebrate your promotion.
No.
Well, you're the captain, or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to.
Hey, Varric.
Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
Wesley, what about me?
Not sure I like being behind the dead in order of influence.
Of course I have you to thank. It's just... I've made a mess of things, time to time. But that failure... He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
You doubt he's with the Maker?
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man. A good one. And he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
Yeah, I don't think Kyrix would be very religious either, to be honest. So she gets it. Anyways, but this isn't about him?
You clearly miss Wesley. But that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him, but I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
Let's see, So the captain's in my pocket.
I could get used to having the law on my side.
You'll behave yourself, is what you'll do. I just sent Jevon to prison over corruption. I won't go the same road.
You never let me have any fun.
I think that's best for everyone.
I mean, we're still doing all kinds of stuff, and Aveline's still joining us for some of it, potentially, so. Anyways, oh geez, we're not even gonna try to go down the road. I know it's not even possible for one thing anyway. Just don't spout laws at me.
Seriously, though. Keep your title in your office.
Excuse me?
We don't want to ruin a good relationship.
Right. I'm with you, Hawk. To a point.
Yep. To a point. Kyrix does not really fond of authority, so... Yeah, well, she likes Aveline. She's not necessarily happy about... I mean, she's happy in the sense she's happy that her friend's happy, you know, and get what she wants, but at the same time, she's not really particularly into authority and stuff, so, you know, kind of complicated. Anyways.
But trouble tends to follow you, so I'm keeping an eye out.
And how is Donick doing?
I trust you are well, Donick.
I am. And your reward is well earned. It will be grand having you over me. Above me. In rank, guard captain.
Thank you, Donick. It will be grand indeed.
Just kiss already. But that won't happen until next act, I think. Anyways, let's see. Let's go to see about this missing son.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
The Viscount must be terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day.
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Qunari captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Qunari seems excessive.
He may be Tel the Shoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way.
Alright then. Rude.
Yes. What is it?
What was her problem?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Qunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
Why was she mistaken?
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone, and there have been sightings of a Qunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
Why not send the city guard?
This isn't a task for a guardsman?
Yes, isn't it?
There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Qunari threat because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
The complications of public perception. Anyways, I'll bring him back.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
Yep, and it will be a very bloody discussion, I imagine.
Good luck getting in.
What the heck?
I've been waiting all
Oh, just automatically threw me out here.
I do hope the Viscount remembers to eat supper today.
Okay then. Some of the things they say just like people just spout out in this game are wild. Anyways, let us go to the gallows now.
I hear good things about you, Anders. Not what I expected.
From a mage, you mean?
I didn't say that.
How else would you judge me? What else am I a shining example of?
I don't know. Other Fereldans lurking in Darktown? Mage or not?
You have a fair point.
Leanders, don't get too fixated on your maginess. Don't assume everyone has the same prejudices. Though a lot of them might, in this world especially.
It's not so bad here.
What was this one for?
Do you know
Oh, this one, okay.
His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
There are others missing?
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Why do you have to keep quiet?
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messer.
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
Well, you've come this far.
You're already defying orders to talk to me. Might as well share the good stuff.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Figures.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
Tell me about the initiation.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
Anything else I should know?
Can you tell me anything else?
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Alright. Well, we have a place to go for that one. Let's see what's going on over here again. I forget what all my quests are for all this.
We have found neither hide
Oh,
nor
this is for
hair from
Fenrir, that's right.
Fenrir. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fenrir wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
Ooh, I could force money. But nah, I mean, I'm a fellow mage. I don't want you exposing me as a mage, so I'll keep your secret.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about the Templars finding out anymore.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
Alrighty, and everyone in my party liked that. Good. Good. Okay. Anyways, that was just a small piece of the Fenrir thing, though. What else do we have going on here? Well, the family history thing. Just a map to drop off someone, I guess, maybe? And a quest to pick up. Okay. Oh, and there's a shop right here. Let's see. What do you have available for me? Two-handed stuff, though we don't have our two-handed warriors with us right now. Let's see. Anything for Aveline that might be worthwhile? She doesn't have the strength for that one yet. And her shield she has is better. Okay. And that's about it. Okay. And what kind of armor do you have for me? Looks like stuff that's not really for a mage. So it doesn't interest me. Oh well. Okay, wait, Death of a Templar, what's this? The dry, dusty earth swallows up salty drops that splatter its surface. A tiny insect pauses, sensing the vibrations, and scurries off, leaving behind its invisible enemy. As the drops fall, the dark circles merge together, expressing a mirror to their creator. The primal emotions of bloodlust and sorrow blend into a lethal cocktail that breaks the strongest of men. The jurisdiction of strength must be left to the spirit, not arm nor chest. Only the wisest turn to his inner sanctuary to partition the mind from an all-consuming madness. Seductive voices whispering promise of glory weighting down the weaker path of the flesh, bringing a death far worse than that of hot lead or steel. These blank hollow promises will echo the unfathomable eternally. Living comfortably amongst the material possessions, it is easy to misunderstand the true meaning of uncontrollable hate, failing to understand the power of fighting its pure, unfaltering beliefs against foes that listen only to their soul. Uncontrollable hate, influenced and thus removed from innocence. The scar is permanent and internal. The rain, now red, feeds the debt owed for actions past. Seeking further into the earth as the mind draws slower, what was it that drew him, himself, to the situation? The mind ebbs and parts to a lingering memory of true innocence. He entered war as a newborn enters the world, unknowing of both the horrors and light of the maker that will save him. The sound of metal sliding along leather comes from above him. From the second he was born to his soon-to-be dying breath, his mind was processing and analyzing knowledge and experiences. It is true that he thought he could be wise in his own eyes, but only the most humble recognizes that he knows very little. Bias, speculation, and all false pretenses make way to the sound of the sweeping steel, and then finally his soul, as ready as his eyes dry from this final understanding, enters his promise of its purest form. From Death of a Templar by Sir Andrew, Knight of Andraste and Templar Archivist. Well, that was a weird little narrative right there. Okay then. Someone had some fun writing that. What is this? Oh, we never looked at the thing for this. Hey, you want to go right now? We can go right now. Anyways, let me see. Kirkwall Gallows. Statues of tortured slaves fill the gallows courtyard, a ghastly memento of Kirkwall's history. 1500 years ago, Kirkwall was the Tevinter Imperium's largest quarry, feeding the construction of the Imperial Highway. The Imperium's hunger for expansion led to legions of slaves forced into work in the quarry. When the Empire's construction phase ended, Kirkwall slid naturally into its new role as the capital of the slave trade, the gallows at its heart. The statues are not monuments to the suffering of slaves. Every inch and angle of the courtyard was designed by magisters bent on breaking the spirit of newcomers. The executions here took place daily, sometimes hourly, and corpses were hung from gibbets throughout the yard. New slaves trudging in from the docks saw what awaited them. When Our Lady turned her armies against the Imperium, the slaves of Kirkwall revolted and claimed the city for themselves. The gallows stood empty for 200 years, not to be reopened until the crowning of Divine Justinia I. The gallows transformed the city again when the abandoned prison tower became the home of Kirkwall Circle. Right, interesting stuff. Oh gosh, because Codex is all over the place here. Kickers of Truth. Let's see. Sir Whitmore, when I mentioned powers greater than the Templars, I didn't mean the Chantry. Sure, they command the Templars, but that was not always so. The Inquisition once hunted heretics and cultists as well as mages, and their reign of terror ended only with the inception of the Circle of Magi. They became the Templar Order, for good or ill, the watchers of the mages and the martial arm of the Chantry. It was a mutually beneficial arrangement, but few know that the Chantry created yet another order to watch over the Templars, the Seekers of Truth. I know little of them myself, but I can say the following things with certainty. They serve the divine, and they are feared. When a Seeker steps from the shadows, the Templars run for cover, because why would he come unless the Templars somehow failed in their duties? Seekers are extremely effective investigating abuses within the Circle and hunting particularly evasive apostates. It's said they are immune to a blood mage's mind control and possess the ability to read minds or erase memories, but this is likely exaggeration. So we return to my original dilemma. Who watches powers greater than that of the Templars? One assumes it's the divine, but how much could she know about their activities when their very existence is a mystery to most? Yep, interesting stuff. And of course, Cassandra is one of those secrets of truth. Yeah, this is all just kind of setting us up for Inquisition. Which, honestly, this whole game is kind of like largely just a setup to the start of Inquisition. Anyways, let's see. What's over here? Mage goods. Sounds promising.
Please do not steal the merchandise. I will be beaten if you do.
Okay, you need help? You need help? I can help free you from whatever situation you're in. Goodness. Anyways, this sounds... Oh, did I buy a staff and forgot to put it on? I can't remember now. I thought I bought a better staff at one point. Or maybe I forgot. I don't know. This looks good, though. It doesn't come with the mana and stamina, though. But I like the sound of the fart. I swear that maybe I saw one. Maybe I forgot to buy it. Because I got distracted or something. But I thought there was one that I saw that had, like, fire damage and mana stamina that I was going to buy. And then I guess I must have forgotten. Or maybe it just cost too much for me. Don't remember now. Anyways, let's see. What else do you have for me here? Nothing really particularly interesting, it looks like. Design. We'll buy the design. To make some runes at some point here. Yeah, I guess we're good for now. And what is this? Probably have some potion stuff. Healing by into this character. Interesting. That could be... What are you wearing right now, amulet-wise? This might be worthwhile getting for you. Let's see, though. Restoration potion. Bring both health and mana stamina. Ooh, interesting. Nice. Sounds nice. I think I'll get this for you, Anders, since we're mostly using you as a healer. Might as well get stuff to work toward that. And, yeah. What quest do you have for us, buddy?
Ah, welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop. My name is Solicitus. Please, take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
Remedy that?
Remedy that. Potions shop. You, my good man, are priceless.
The pun wasn't intentional, although I may use that next time. It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
Yep, I'm in.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Syrah.
Ah, what? Man. I just bought stuff from you. I could have had a discount. I could have bought that at a discount.
Welcome back to Souls, my friend.
Oh well. Let's see. What do you have for us?
I think I found something of yours.
This was free of its handler. Well, you're a lucky one. Thank you.
Thank you for the money. Alright, and then we had one more quest, I think, to deal with here. Oh, and was there any shops over here? Let me just check real quick. Nope, no shops or codexes. We are good. Hey, Tobias.
I know your face. I am Tobias, and you are a hawk. I remember your father. Malcolm was a good man.
Let's see, you have a good memory.
My father must have left quite an impression. The letter I found was ancient.
I needn't tell his own child how special he was. As to the letter, it pained me to send news of the Templar's death.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not served by caging the best of us. A wise man.
For some reason, I don't remember this quest. I wonder if I've missed those records in the past. Maybe, like, I missed picking those up for some reason. But for quest 3 playthroughs, I wouldn't think so. Weird. Anyways, rules not served by caging the best of us. That's surprising.
Not what I would expect from a Templar.
There was a time when the rules of the Order could be interpreted to suit a situation. Unlike these days. I will send the letters I held. It seems fitting that they return to family.
I don't remember this, huh? Interesting to see those letters here.
Such a friendship. Few like your father remain. Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivat Carver.
Oh, that's who Carver was named after, I guess. Huh. Interesting. You know what, maybe... I wonder if this is a quest you only get... Maybe this is a quest you only get if you're a mage. And, like, maybe I missed it on my, like, only other playthrough I've done where I was a mage. Could be that. Yeah, because that was, like, a long time ago. Interesting, though. Have to show these to Carver, huh? Presumably? Yeah. Or maybe... Oh, you know what? Maybe we did get that. Maybe it's just been so long that's why I, like, forgot it. Because, yeah, it must be, like, something that you only get if you have Carver with you. And that's, like, part of the reason why he decides to go and be a Templar then. To go after his namesake's thing. Now, let's go talk to Carver. Let's go see what he has. What he thinks about this here. Hey, Carver.
Here, I got you something.
Why?
Might have been kind of interesting if I'd had him along during that quest, but did not happen to have him along. Don't get suspicious.
I'm not holding you back with generosity. Just have a look.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them. For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name. Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver. Carver?
The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Then it suits you.
Well, there you go then.
I wonder how it compares to yours.
I'm sure someone thought far too long about my name. Point is,
yes, I probably did spend too long on it.
A man who let him look ahead. It would always mean skill thoughtfully applied. Not exactly master of all blades, but Father actually thought there was worth to a swordsman. Thank you, sister. It's a connection I didn't think was there.
Yep, and that's why he decided to become a Templar. Kind of unfortunately pushing him further in that direction, I guess. But yeah, maybe I feel like maybe I might have missed that in my other playthrough where I was a mage, because I don't really remember that. It's interesting though. Anyways, though, I'm going to go ahead and take an opportunity here to take a break, and when I get back, we'll continue on. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.